Bias is difficult to identify and eliminate. At the Department of Education, we have responded to numerous correspondences from parents, families, and their communities of children and youth feeling isolated and harmed. We've heard from students who have felt the need to walk out of their class because of the selection and use of classroom resources. As a result, Know the Signals, a guide for selecting resources that value Black students' lives, was created and released to interrupt the unintentional consequences around the selection of resources. This guide is to be used with the bias evaluation instrument, not in place of it. In the Black Learners Advisory Committee report, it states, African Nova Scotian children must be given the opportunity to experience an appropriate cultural education, which gives them an intimate knowledge of and which honors and respects the history and culture of Black people. The bias evaluation instrument is the primary tool used for resource review. The Know the Signals guide is used in addition to the bias evaluation instrument. These tools work together to help us identify bias when selecting learning resources. Based on First Voice accounts, we know that African Nova Scotian students have been negatively impacted by resources that perpetuate stereotypes. Stereotyping influences the ways that people are perceived and the treatment they receive. The stories that we put in front of children impacts each and every child. Now, let's take a closer look at the Know the Signals guide. The guide is broken into 3 sections. Stop, do not use the resource. Wait, consult with someone. And go, use the resource. It is an expectation of practice that we apply all sections of the Know the Signals guide. I want to bring you to the particular stop section of the document. The stop section requires us to step back and adjust our resource selections. When we make resource selections to support the well-being and academic achievement of every student, we move the system forward. Using the Know the Signals, a guide for selecting resources that value Black students' lives, and applying the stop section does not preclude education about racism and enslavement. Our goal is to interrupt the cumulative impact of students seeing violence against Black people and normalizing stereotyping and misrepresentation. We are learning and growing together. In addition to the Know the Signals guide, an FAQ has been created to answer 15 frequently asked questions about the Know the Signals guide. Thank you. All resources pertaining to the Know the Signals guide can be found at the website on the screen.